Hello. So, I have found a new figure at Walmart. This is the Age of the Primes Alpha Trion in his younger years. Yeah, taking a look at that head sculpt, we got a very Alpha Trion head sculpt. Mustache, nice blue for the eyes. I think his mustache is painted. Yes, his mustache is painted white. Some nice white on the head. He has a nice Autobot insignia right there, which is removable. Not easy, but it's removable. Give me a second. With editing magic, or I guess pausing magic, I got his Autobot insignia taken off, which you could put on anything with a 5mm port, or in his hand, but so you can put it like on his shoulder or his forearm if you want. Get it back on his chest if you want. You could put it on his heel if you wanted. Don't know why you would. You could put it on his back if you wanted to. I said you could put it on his back if you wanted to. Or if you want to be funny, because I still got some Decepticons over here. Or if you want to be funny, say like with Soundwave and just do that and be funny. But anyways. Yeah, I need to clean up my bed a little bit. Anyways, I'm just going to plug this back into his chest. Again, that was kind of a pain to get out. Yeah, some nice blue, some nice purple. His shoulder spikes were packed separately for reasons. Nice silver, some more, I think this is like a burgundy red. He has his little quill. He also has the Covenant of Primus, which can open up to reveal his Prime symbol. On this side, some Cybertronian writing. And if we turn this next page, we also have like a tape deck with Cybertron right here. Some nice molded details of record, play, stop, rewind, and fast forward. This is a really cool accessory for Alpha Trion. Just put this back in his hand with a post in his hand. Most important, these tabs are for vehicle mode. And getting his pen in and out of his hand is kind of annoying. But that's just me, though. Yeah, some nice detailing. We got purple for his legs, silver toes. Coming out the back. For some reason, he has blue heel spurs. I don't understand that. Yeah, he has a bit of a backpack, but that's like his cape, in a way. Speaking of, you can move this out of the way, and you can take off, move this up a little bit, wiggle, 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 close this back up. You're going to want to, on a very tight joint, bring that up, bring this to the other side, just like so. Maybe. Oh, that popped up. That's the first that's happened. That's a first. I've never had that pop off before. There we go. Hey, there we go. And then just bring this peg down right here. Then remove the Covenant of Primus for a minute. And there's a port in his forearm for his post. And this can become a shield, which is really nice, honestly. But I prefer keeping this on as part of his cape, so I'm going to move this peg back up. Bring this to the back. Bring this to the back. Bring this back down. Again, that is tight. Lift this up, lift this up. So it's going to be a tab on his butt that goes into the slot right here. Tab it in. Tab slot for this piece. Bring this back down, and there's your cape. But now for articulation, I'm going to take out his... Well, that was the easiest I've had taking those out. Put those off to the side for now. But for now, articulation-wise, his head... I think it's just on a swivel. Oh, he has a nice color on the back of his head. His head can do a full 360. He can look forward. He can look back, but this part's for transformation. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You have a bicep rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Wrist can only move inward. I kind of wish this was a ball joint, but I don't know how they would have done it. His hands are tight. He has opening and closing fingers. His shoulder pads can move independently if you want them to move. Excuse me. Raise this bit up. Oh, you also got to raise this up as well. That way it'll give you access to the waist swivel. His hip skirt can move out of the way to accommodate legs going forward that far. They can go back only that far with this plugged in, but if you move that, his legs could go back that far and further back if you didn't have this piece attached at all. Outward, yeah, you can do the full splits. You have thigh rotation. You have, move it back out. You have a little over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. You can move his kneecap if you wanted to. I just keep it stock straight. The feet, they are tight on my copy. You can move down a little bit. You can move heel. And you have ankle tilt. So yeah, he's pretty posable for a young warrior. Or, excuse me. But I'm going to pull another and get back in place, please, sir. Oh, I missed a piece of articulation. Yeah. Ah. There we go. Put it back in, put it back in. But he also actually has an ab crunch, which goes both ways due to transformation. And, yeah. But, you know what would be nice? If he was a bit older and wiser, which is why in 2 seconds he's going to turn into, I guess in a second for you guys, he's going to turn into a very, very old man. So, abracadabra, alakazam. He has gained knowledge. So this is the legacy version of Alpha Trion. It is a repaint, remold of the Studio Series 86 Scourge mold. But yeah, this Alpha Trion has more of a beard. It's still a nice head sculpt. He has a gun, which I'm going to remove for reasons, because I can. Nice Autobot symbol right there. Some nice white paint, some purples. I think this is like magenta-ish colors. Some more burgundy red. Down to his feet. Yeah, you could just see a bunch of Scourge in this figure. Especially his backpack. This is just Scourge. This is just this Studio Series 86 Scourge mold. He is dusty. He hasn't seen play in a while. But yeah, articulation-wise for this version of Alpha Trion, his head is on a ball joint, so you got some wiggly wagglies. You look up a little bit, look down a little bit. Head cannot do a full 360 due to his beard knocking up against his collar. Shoulders can do a full 360, but his wings will definitely 100% get in the way. Never mind, I take it back. Gotta move his wings. Outward, you gotta do that much. You have a bicep rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You have wrist swivels. You have a waist joint. Legs can move forward that far, back. Oops. No, that's right. Back that far. Outward, he can do the full splits. I think just a little less. You have a thigh rotation. You have 90 degrees of bend at the knee. The feet, they can't really move up. His toes can move down. And he has a little bit of an ankle tilt as well as a heel movement. His cape just has multiple hinges. It's tabbed in right now. And yeah, actually, you know what? I haven't tried this yet, but can he hold the Covenant of Primus? And look, I haven't tried this yet. Oh my gosh, he can hold the Covenant. He is that much wiser. Can he hold his quill? Can he hold the new one's quill? He can. He is so wise. But anyways, let's travel backwards in time again to the younger Alpha Trion. Shall we? Let's. Abracadabra, alakazam. Look, he's a young man again. So anyways, let us get down. Actually, we're going to do a double time travel. So, abracadabra, alakazam. Time travel. Time travel shenanigans. Anyways, I thought we can do a little comparison with, like, the head sculpts and everything. Some nice heads. Got the spikes, even though the legacy ones is a lot smaller. He has silver toes, younger, and supposed as burgundy. And, yeah. Alright, old man. You can disappear again. Hey, look. Just one again. But anyways, let us get down to transformation of the young Alpha Trion, shall we? Let's. So anyways, we're going to just fold his head back. Leave it like that for now. We're going to come to his very snug hands. Fold it in. Fold them in. Goodness gracious. Next, we're going to come to this cockpit section, right? Oh, wait. Gotta move these bits out first. Open the cockpit. Bring just this blue section up and around over his head. Give me. Bring this up. Close this up. And you're just going to rotate these 180. Rotate 180, thank you. Next, we're going to come to his arms, make him T-pose, and we're just going to rotate his legs 180. Next, you're going to untab this bit. You can take it off if you want, but I'm going to just leave it on because I feel like it. You are going to very tightly close his heels first. I gotta use a tool to get his heel. Alpha Trion, why'd you make me a liar? Bring his foot up. Rotate this 90 degrees. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Ow. Bring his heel in. Oh my gosh. I'm being made a liar out of. Anyways, bring his feet up. Rotate his leg 90 degrees. And just tab everything together. Multiple tabs and slots. You're going to come to his knee pads, and they are on a double hinge. Just bring them all the way up, and that's how far they go. Going to be the same thing on the other side. Let us not bend his legs, please. this one's tighter. There we go. Bring him up just like so. And we're going to leave that alone for now. Next, we're going to come, stay tapped in. We're going to come to his chest. Bring this back. Whoop. Okay, need to move that back down. Bring this all the way down. And this will pretty much tab into the front. Okay, give me a second. Sorry, I had to see what I was doing. But anyways, you're gonna want him to look like this for now. You're gonna make sure his arms are straight. You're gonna rotate his arm 90 degrees. Bring it down. This is gonna go right into his kneecap. And then there's nothing. This tab is gonna go into this slot right in here. So bring this up and forward, just like that. You gotta do the same thing on the other side. And don't worry, I'll address the elephant in the room right there in a bit. Close that back up. Next, you're gonna come to the lower part of his cape. Gonna unfold it, and then this slot's gonna go to tab into his arm, and then this tab's gonna rest inside this crevice right here. Which is that. There we go. Let's do it on both. Let's get both sides set up. Come on. Okay, give me a second. Of course, the moment I pause, it lines up perfectly. Anyways, we're actually going to come down here and we're actually going to do some storage right now. So this tab is going to go to the in the slot right there in the Covenant of Primus. Some nice storage for that. And we're going to take his quill and it's going to tab right into here from this. There's a slot on either side. This quill, right here. And there, ladies and gentlemen, you have the Age of the Primes Alpha Trion in his vehicle mode. And I'll say, it looks really nice. Well, this bit on mine just realized to pop off. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So you got, take a look at some of the details. You got some nice silver, you got some nice silver right here. Got some nice purples, some blues. I think that's like I'm not sure what blue this is, but that's another blue. Got some nice magenta. Yes, I have a paint splotch on mine. Boo-hoo. It is what it is. Nothing I can do about it. Visible head syndrome. His head is all sorts of right there. Obviously his chest. There is the top. There is the bottom. There's his Autobot symbol. He flies, as flying things should. Hooray for flying things. But anyways, let us time travel again to take a look at the old man. So, abracadabra, alakazam. Magic. anyways, let us transform this old man Alpha Trion. So first thing we're going to do is going to come to his feet, fold in his heels, flip in his toes, fold the heels, flip the toes, tab his legs together, and you have his legs all done. Next, you are going to, not untap his backpack yet. So you're going to come right here to his shoulder, bring it all the way down, and as you do, this tab is going to tap into this screw hole slot right here. And just leave it like that for now. Second verse, same as the first. Bring it down. Tab and slot. I said tab and slot, Alpha Trion. Thank you. Next, we're going to uncurl the backpack. Just like so. We're going to bring all of this down. Oh! Didn't mean to bump my camera, aka my cell phone. Yeah. Gonna bring this up over his head. You're gonna unfold this bit. And we're gonna bring this down. There's a tab right there to go to a slot right here. So pretty much you want this straight. Tab that in. And then these tabs are tab under here. Just like so. And you have that ready to go. Next, you're going to want to bring that up. Uncurl this. Make sure this tabs into place. Next, you're going to bring it in. You're going to bring this into the... Yeah. You're going to bring this in. Oh, hold on. No, you're not. Not yet. You're going to open this up first. Tab it in. Bring this back out. Now you can bring this in. Just like so. Okay, give me a second. He's biting me. I'm just a dum-dum. I missed a step. How dare I? So you bring this out first. Cover this. Bring this to cover his face. Then you can bring these in. And now everything lines up. Tabs and slots. And there you have that. Second verse, same as the first. Look, I'm human, okay? I make mistakes. I forget things. I haven't transformed this mold in forever. Bring all that together. Interlock. We're at the home stretch, people. We are at the home stretch. Can you stay tapped in? Sure, his face is covered as best you can get it. And the final step, bring those in. And I guess we'll just plug in his gun because why not? Dare I say, why not? And there we have Alpha Trion in his space slipper boat thing. It's Scourge. This is just Scourge. Yeah, we'll take a nice look at the details. Some nice white paint. Some nice purple up here. Got a window right here. Some more burgundy red. Visible head syndrome. His head's right there. Some thrusters. which are blast effect compatible. So is his gun. And, yeah. There is the top. There is the bottom. Yes, he's just there. This is a shell former. It is what it is, honestly. I mean, this is my go-to Alpha Trion for a while. But I'm thinking the Age of the Primes honestly wins. And now, I'm not going to do any pausing magic. He's just going to whoosh back into place. But yeah, here is the Age of the Primes version, as well as the Legacy version. Just zoom out just a little bit. And yeah, vehicle mode-wise, I'm going to have to give it to Age of the Primes because it's a brand new mold. Nothing is reused. Nothing was reused from this figure. This is just a straight-up brand new mold. And I think this one wins. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know down below in the comments, which Alpha Trion do you think is the better version? Do you think it's going to be the Age of the Primes Alpha Trion? Or the Legacy Alpha Trion that came in a 2-pack with Orion packs? But yeah, this has been my look at the new Age of the Primes Alpha Trion, as well as the, oh my goodness, as well as the Legacy Alpha Trion. And next time, we're going to see a mold that I've been requested to check out. And let's just say he is very, very loyal to the Decepticon cause. No, it's not Megatron. I will be doing 86 Megatron probably sometime next week. Or whatever week it is. Whatever. Sometime Monday through Saturday. Or Friday. Because I'm going to let you guys know, October 4th, don't expect any videos. Because I'm going to be very tired. But anyways, like I said, this has been my look at the Alpha Trion, and Alpha Trion. And this is Sound Blaster Prime signing out. But first, I must pull an MGO. So, if you don't want to hear this, end the video now. But anyways, Young Warrior! I had to. Bye-bye.